Yo, what's up, everybody? John here. I will have a camera in the corner, and I will show up and start talking about 10 minutes before. Just wanted to get the stream started so people could come in here. I don't have access to the LTRE waiting logos or anything like that, so we're just doing Summer Games Fest wait screen today. But I will jump in just a minute. Everything seems to be working. I'm just making sure everything's good on the back end. And then I'm your host today. Anthony's out in the wonderful UK with our good friend Nuji over at Resident Evil Challenger. They're going to be taking on the Resident Evil Challenge, which I will touch base on more as the show goes on. So make sure you go check that out. If you're in the Discord, there's a link directly to that event that's over on Resident Evil Challenge. Yeah, so I'll be jumping in just a moment and giving my predictions. Today is the day, and we're going to see if Resident Evil 9 will be announced today. So, I mean, I'm okay with Resident Evil 9. I'm okay with Resident Evil remakes. I'm okay with whatever. As long as we get something Resident Evil, I'd be pretty happy. But I'll jump in a little bit. Right before the stream starts, we were about 20 minutes out. Just about 20 minutes before the show starts. So I'm going to give it like 10 minutes for people to come in. Feel free to ask me any questions while we wait, and I will feel free to answer them. I'll put a pinned comment in just explaining that Anthony won't be here today. I'm filling in for him. And what's up, Bandit Angle? What's up, Ianski, Sam, Dan City, King Shadow, long time no see. What's up, fellow member Lucius and Dan City are in the chat. How are you all doing today? I'll show you what I look like. Here we go. Let me get over here. Boom! So yeah, I'm going to be filling in for Ant today. How is everybody doing? I got the chat pulled up over here. I'm at my house. I am not at the LTRE studio, so I am using a green screen. That's why I'm folded over real quick, because I'm getting the rest of the lighting and stuff done. But the green screen looks actually pretty good. Resident Evil 9 going to be a side-scrolling beat-em-up or an open-world game. You never know. Let me know if my audio is okay as well. I'm going to go ahead and just move a few things so I don't have to be all up in your guys' face. So give me like 1 second. I'll be right back. I am repping my my Resident Evil 3 shirt. You want stars? I'll give you stars. Yeah, I know. It's the shitty remake Nemesis. But, you know, we're holding out for a remake, right? A remake of the remake. Let me know if you guys see any kind of stuttering or stopping. I mean, I have Fios internet, so my internet should be perfectly fine. But my computer and my house hasn't had a stream in like 9 years, because I moved back home, so I haven't streamed on this internet in like 9 years. So I had to set my computer up all from the get-go. From the beginning, make sure my audio sounds good. I don't want to be screaming in your guys' ears or anything. But what does everybody think we're going to see today? Nice to see you guys too. Thank you for the welcome back. I've been enjoying being as a part of the podcast. I believe a new episode should go up soon, if not already. Just went up. Vector Man 3. What's up, Lucius? What's up, Bandit? Angie, fellow member. Throw on your RE5 shirt. We're ready. Could you imagine? What's up, Donald? How's everybody doing? This is kind of rigged together to stream today because I also have one of my, other than Anthony, one of my best friends is visiting me at the moment. So we're like really cramped in the studio room that I have here. So I like threw the green screen up. You guys can't see it, but it's on like a horrible angle. And I'm like, I don't know, like a fucking, I don't even know, 6 inches away from my 27-inch monitor right now because I had to, you know, I don't want to stream like my bedroom. So, but I am here. Leon is here as well. Well, he was here. Leon is here as well. He is watching over the stream, and he wants Capcom to know that if Resident Evil doesn't get announced today, he will be sent on a special mission to eliminate the writing team. Let me see Jill. Crazy for cartoons. Super chat. Jill would be awesome. I actually would prefer a Jill game to a Leon game at this point. I love Leon, obviously. You know, like, he's my favorite character, him and Ada. But I would absolutely love to see a Jill game. We haven't had a proper Jill game since 1999. I mean, yeah, RE5 is kind of like Jill's kind of a main character, and Revelations 1, Jill plays half of the role, you know, with Parker. What's up, Dan City? What's up, Gwen? Ashley return? I don't know about that. I missed man. John, what's up, Hard 4? I don't recognize the name, but I can't see the logo, but that looks like, is that Minato? I can't tell because the chat's so small. Marvin Studios, what's up, brother? He said, what the fuck, John? Welcome back. Yeah, I'm here. What's up, guys? MMJV Beats. What's up, Chocolate Dev? What's up, Matt? Anthony probably won't be stopping by. He might stop by just to say what's up in the chat. My man just got to the UK. He's got to sleep. Get ready for the RE Challenger. What's up, Justin Brown? I miss you guys, man. I'm so excited that I'm back on the podcast. I miss you guys. I have news to share. I will be returning to the content creation space, more so than just the podcast. But I'm not going to talk about any of that today. I'm working hard on that stuff. But if you want to keep up with me, if you guys want to see what's going on, or as I get closer and closer to my August return, in the description below is a link to my Discord. So if you're in the Discord, you're going to know everything that's going on with me. And then eventually on the podcast, we'll talk about what I'm up to as well. But I'm working on a Resident Evil 1 review, so there is some Resident Evil stuff. What's up, Psychedelic Sarsky? All right. What's up, Quentin Bauer? What's up, Carlos? So let's get into our predictions. What's up, Joe Meredith? Everything's been going pretty well. I got my friend Tim, Teetering Peaks, if he stops in the chat. That's my friend Tim. He's over visiting me from Alabama, so he's staying with me for a few weeks. It's been fun catching up with him. He's my childhood best friend, way before I met Anthony and Dustin, as some of you guys know. Obviously, Anthony is the channel runner, so you guys know him. But let's get into some predictions. What are we going to see? What's up, Horror Fan for Life? Are we going to see Resident Evil 9? Are we going to see Resident Evil Remake? Are we going to see Resident Evil Remake? I don't know. My prediction? I feel like Resident Evil 9 has got to be today, or it's going to be at Tokyo Game Show. Now, Tokyo Game Show, correct me if I'm wrong, is a December show typically, so it would really suck to have to wait 6 more months for an announcement. I would really, really like to see Resident Evil 9. My heart wants Jill, right? Like, I want Jill to have a game again. It would be really nice to see Jill. If I was Capcom and I wanted to make as much money as possible, I would make it a Jill and Leon game. I think everybody here understands that that would make the most money. I think it would even make more money than if they put Chris and Jill together. Is anybody playing on the Switch 2? Why, yes. Yes, I am. As a matter of fact, I am dual wielding Switch 2s right now. This is Tim's. We stood in line at Best Buy. Thank God Tim was here because I can't really stand in line that long. But we stood in line and we both got a Switch 2. And, oh man, I have some thoughts. I am very impressed with the Switch 2. It's obviously not perfect, but obviously because no game system is perfect, obviously. But it is, I've been playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, getting ready to start working on a review for Mario Kart. I will be playing some Mario Kart World tonight after this stream. And it's pretty awesome. What's up, CamMA? The rumors better not be a psyop to get us to watch the Summer Games Fest. September 2025 is Tokyo Game Show. Is it September? Okay. I remember it was December like one time. And I just, yeah. Thank you, Sarsky. Thank you. What's up, Gary Garcia? What's up, Kai? Kai, thank you for joining the YouTube members. I saw that you signed up this morning again, or unless that's an old ass message. I feel like I always see you signing up. So, what's up, Gary? What's up, Brandon Lewis? What's up? Oh man, there's a lot of people I recognize in here. That's awesome. Hit that like button. Send Anthony the message that you want to see me more. And maybe we can bully him into getting me on more videos. I'm just kidding. Don't harass him, please. Tonight we feast. What's up, Matthew? What do you think's more likely, RE9 or HL3? Wasn't there just rumors about Half-Life recently? I feel like there was just rumors that Half-Life 3 might actually be like a real thing again. I think RE9 is more guaranteed though. CamMA, I see that you're finishing up work your work break. I hope you have a great day at work. The founder of Valve's Yacht is docked there. Yeah. Wait, John's back? Yeah, what's up? What's up, Camise Rogers? What's up, Hero of Old? I am back full-time on the podcast, so if you guys watch the LTRE podcast, you will see me. I've been there for a couple episodes now, and Anthony can always ask me to help out on the channel. I'm available again, so I'm around. What's more likely, Dino Crisis, Remake, or RE9? Well, Dino Crisis is something that they just were talking about with Kamiya, you know, the guy who blocks everybody who tweets at him in English for some reason, because I don't know. Guy directed my favorite game of all time, and if I talk to him, I feel like he would spit on me. It's such a terrible feeling. But he was just talking about he would give Dino Crisis a try over Resident Evil. So I doubt Dino Crisis is going to be something that's going to happen. What's up, Shexa? Or Sheexa? What's up, the dude? How are you doing? Let's talk about the win. All right. I got blocked by Kamiya, but I used it all. Oh, no. Let's talk about the win, and I'll answer your question, MMJ. Don't worry. I'll answer your question. Scarlet and Violet is like a entirely different experience on the Switch 2. I swear that one day when we go back in time and they look at a documentary of the Switch 2, it's going to come out. The Switch 2 was supposed to come out 2 years ago. I'm convinced at this point. I have played a handful of games on the Switch 2, and I am blown away. I will never... Here's my regular Switch. I have the Scarlet and Violet Special Edition OLED. I gave it to my girlfriend, and I will probably never touch it again. I'm just so much more into the Switch 2, and it's been like a day. But let's talk about the recent victory. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 came to is coming to the PlayStation 5. That's a huge win. We finally got it, and I'm so excited. I wish we would get trophy support. We're not going to get trophy support. I know Anthony's away. I don't think he made a video. He might have made a video. I'm not sure, because I've been really busy keeping my company. But I'm sure we'll put a video out or talk about that on the podcast at some point as well. Anthony just texted me. He says, "Good luck, brother." I don't think he's going to be popping on. He might pop on. He's got to get some sleep. Is RE2 and 3 coming to the Xbox One? No. They are only coming to the PlayStation because, well, I feel like the PlayStation Plus is where they belong because they're PS1 games originally. I would like if they came to everything, though, because I'll be honest, I used to love playing my RE2 on PSP, and if I could get RE2 and 3 on the Switch 2, bro, oh man, I'd be playing RE in bed all the time. I already play that damn game too much. Yeah, dude, Leon, listen, bro. Imagine if Nintendo got Resident Evil 0 on the N64 as a playable version. Like a little tiny... You know how Star Fox 2 got released on the Switch? Imagine if we could get RE0. Like if they were finished. Because we don't know how far along they were. We know they were far along. What if Capcom finished it and then put it on the Switch Online? That would be so sick. I'd be so happy. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. Yes, the dude. I have a feeling they will be. And your boy also has them. So does Anthony. So we'll have them. I know a lot of people want to see Anthony stream those games. And that's definitely going to happen. I promise you guys he'll stream them. I might even come through and maybe join him for RE2 and RE3. That would be something we could do maybe one day, and then maybe record a podcast afterwards. I'm pretty much up for anything. He's just, has to want to do it, and we'll be rolling with it. But you will definitely see him stream those. Do not worry. I want to know the better question, the even better question than that. Is RE2 and RE3 Nemesis on the PlayStation Plus a unique addition like Resident Evil 1? Because Resident Evil 1 on the PS5 is a version of RE5, or RE5, Jesus, RE1 that is not on any other version. It's the director's cut DualShock with the original soundtrack, which is not a version that we've ever gotten. So, because it's a unique port, I mean, not that RE2 and 3 has that kind of stuff, but it would be interesting to see, are we going to get like a best of all versions for 2 and 3? Because that would be really cool. What's up, Jeff M? They do not have trophy support, most likely. RE1 doesn't, so, and neither does Dino Crisis. Capcom would have to make them with trophy support. That's not a Sony thing, that's a developer side thing. So, I doubt it. It's nice to see you again too, Jin. Jin, what we talked about in private a couple days ago, I will send to you after the stream. All right, buddy? I'll send you that, you know what I'm talking about. The drugs. I'll send them all the way across the country. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, what do you think about Silent Hill F's trailer? What's up, Jason Sharp? So, Silent Hill F. All I'm going to say, and we might even get into this on the LTRE podcast at some point. I don't know if Anthony wants to like cover Silent Hill like that, but it looks a little rough. Like the way like they're blocking attacks and stuff looks a little rough. I also don't think it needed to be called Silent Hill. I feel similarly to like one of my friends, his name is John. He said it best. Not everything has to be an IP. Not everything has to be in a franchise. And this feels like a game that doesn't get made if it wasn't called Silent Hill, but it really probably shouldn't be called Silent Hill. I get it. Resident Evil is not always a residence, but Silent Hill should probably be in Silent Hill, right? And them not like continuously trying not to put it in Silent Hill is kind of rubbing me the wrong way as a casual Silent Hill fan. So, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm still going to play it. Like, I could sit here and hate all I want. I'm still going to buy it. I'm still going to play it so I can give a correct take. But, yeah. So, could we get RE2 Code Veronica and RE3 on Nintendo Switch Online? Yes, we could. We could. It probably won't happen. For Capcom, we're more likely to get... like the Beautiful Joes and the other GameCube, the really GameCube remembered experiences. Yeah. Listen, everybody, I saw some stuff. What's up, JD? What's up, everything The Last of Us? You haven't seen me in ages? Yeah. Son Goku, if it doesn't get announced here, I'm going to say Tokyo Game Show. Somebody said that's in September, not in December. So I would say September. But, okay, guys, we're 2.5 minutes out. All right? So listen, my prediction is we see RE9 today. And I'm going to go full sail, okay? We see RE9 today. It's gonna show Leon or Jill, and then at the very end, we're gonna see the other one. Both of them are gonna be in the game. That's my prediction. Now let's talk about what I want. I don't want RE9. I want Resident Evil Remake. And that's because next year is the 30th anniversary. It came out in March, I think, or January. I forget when the Japanese release was. I think it was March. I would love to see Remake on the 30th anniversary on the day. Oh, no. Resident Evil 1 was April, I think. Or was that the PC version? There's so many Resident Evil 1s. I don't remember. Look it up. Do your research, all right? I think that Resident Evil 1 Remake would be beautiful. March 22nd. Thank you, Joe. Resident Evil 1 Remake, 30th anniversary. I would love to see that. Whether we get RE9 or not, I would love to see a tease for that. I know why remake the same game. I know we want to see what's going on with the BSAA and them using bioweapons and Chris having a small PP era where he's just beating up everybody, not telling anybody anything, not acting like himself in character because they hired Western writers to write the games and the Village was terrible. But regardless, sorry my Village fans in the chat, but the Village is terrible. I love you still. Just because we disagree doesn't mean I don't love you. You know that. I would love to see that. What I would love to see even more than those two, you gotta give me Code Veronica Remake. I would love... We can't go without Code Veronica, guys. It's so important to have that buildup of Wesker if we're going to go to RE5. So, we'll see. What's up, Burton, baby? All right, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. What's up? Maintain. I love that picture of Naruto and Sasuke, by the way. That imagery will forever live in my childhood.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Uh-oh, his shoes are yellow. The yellow tape. We're getting a remake, boys and girls.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small.
All right, we're here.
Bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel.
Zombies!
Heroes. This show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements. Gotta have some of those.
Look how dirty this microphone cover is for my
Dive
cats.
into the excitement, let's take a moment to
I gotta wash
recognize
it.
just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate
What
team of
is
just
behind
10
him,
people
bro?
at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden.
What is
Closely trailing
Inzoi?
is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie
That is not a
creations
game.
stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wild.
That is
and
AI
Remake.
girlfriend behind him.
Absolutely.
Oh
Now
my
let's also
god.
applaud Claire Obscure from
Yes,
San
Claire
Fran.
is great.
Okay.
Oh, it's a Sims
They
ripoff.
might get some nominations
I got
at
you.
the end of the year.
All right, I
Yes,
understand.
It is a monumental achievement.
Sure picked a
earning
hell of a
the
cover,
highest
didn't they?
user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path.
Good for them.
One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from
Is that better,
outside
the dude? It was
traditional
probably
publishing
because I was so
system.
far up on it.
That's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why
He said
events
turn
like
up.
Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases
Turn up the video?
all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next
Me?
favorite
Hard
game.
for?
So, in that
Me?
spirit, let's kick things
Or
off
Jeff
with a
Keighley,
game
'cause
from an
yes,
independent
we both
studio
talk too
who is
much, I
thinking
know.
very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course.
He did say
Today,
zombies.
They're a thriving independent studio
Perfect.
of
All right,
30
perfect.
creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Uh-oh.
You think you're the Harbinger?
Mortal Shell 2.
You might be.
All right, here's our Dark Souls clone. Now we just need a farming simulator.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
What's up, Cruel Melody? What the fuck? Look at the ass on that.
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what?
Yeah, let's fucking get copyrighted. I was right. I was just kidding. It's Mortal Shell 2. What the fuck? I was just kidding.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Nice prediction, yeah, right? Yeah, Luke, maybe. If you want to follow what I'm doing, Cruel, you can look in the description. A link to my Discord will be there. Feel free to join my Discord, and when I launch in August, you'll know what's going on.
Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game
I should
Fest
pin
a
that.
legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh, of course, Kojima's here. There he is. Look at him. Dude, he is a stylish motherfucker.
Aki, great to
Every
see you.
time I see Kojima, I'm like, that
Mr.
guy
Kojima,
knows what he's
here
doing.
We are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、まあ、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
そのコロ
the
ナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
まあ、考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please.
I get the vibe he's going for here. I've seen this in
So
movies.
you are Neil Varner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For a living.
We got 100 people in here. Are you ready for some new games? Let's get some Resident Evil hype.
So thank you. We're good for today.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
There you go, guys. If you want to follow me or whatever, I'll talk about what I'm doing in the future. Today we're focused on LTRE and Resident Evil. There's my Discord. Feel free to join it, and you'll see what's going on. I'll be launching my own content in August, but I'm here to stay on the channel. Ouroboros.
The girl. You're alive. Stop. 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 Stop.
Is this his horror game, or is this Death Stranding 2? I'm so confused.
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
まあ DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシー。
Neil and
で
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって、
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and reveals
で前回
throughout the
プ
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
すけど、
time on
マッツさんが
DS1,
やって
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で、
by story,
まあ 2では出せ
he
な
will
い。
not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But this
マッツさ
time,
んの代わりというそ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します。
did for DS2
で
this
まあ、クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超えるようなキャラク
but
タ
I
ーを作ろ
think
うとして、まあ、ルカさん
We
にお
have
願い
to
して、
kind of like top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクター
So
にな
Luca
ったと思う。
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る
Oh yeah, by the way,
He was a
guys,
great key to the
fun
great
fact, since I've been
performance,
gone
so I
from the
think
channel,
you'll like this new
I
character.
spent 6 months studying Japanese, and I
The
can
game's gonna be
read
out in
and
20
write
days, so I'm
hiragana.
not gonna give any spoilers.
So
you know.
I have learned a
That's
lot.
what I brought today.
I'm not
There
fluent,
is more to share,
so it's
and,
definitely not
you won't have
perfect.
to wait very long to,
but
learn
I
more
can
about the
pick
game.
up on
Actually,
certain
this Sunday,
things,
as part of
like
Summer
what
Game
he's
Fest,
talking about. I
tune
can
into
hear
the
some
DS2
words and
live
understand
game
it.
premiere, where
And then
Theo
the
will be
translator
joined by
comes in,
team
and that
members
helps a
from the
lot.
cast. We'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo.
But I got a long way
Troy
to
Baker,
go.
and I'll
I'm
be there
picking up
hosting it.
katakana
And
in
let's just say,
January.
this is not the last that
I'm
you've seen of
focusing
Neil
on
this weekend,
practicing
so
my
we'll leave it at
hiragana.
that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください。
So hope
Yeah, I
you
have
enjoy,
workbooks,
we'll
and I
join us
talk to
Sunday.
Japanese people. I have
All
a
right,
hello talk.
Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to
I'm
see you, Mr.
self-taught.
Kojima. Thank you.
Well, self-taught as in I have the books. I
All
don't
right, and now
have
I'd
a
like to
teacher.
introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest.
What?
She's along for the party.
Oh,
a
of
veteran
course.
games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me.
I have thoughts.
Now, we are honored to reveal
But John-
an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen,
I can't
Denmark.
say it.
Here you can engage in intense combat, fight for land,
I can't
glory,
say it.
and legacy, and lead
I
massive
promised my
armies
therapist
into
I would
epic
reel
scale
in my
battles,
chaos.
as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priest,
I don't actually have a therapist, by the way.
so the Lord commands.
I probably should, though. After this RE drought, I need to be on a therapy session. Therapist? Come on, Big John.
I saw,
No, I don't have a therapist. I was just kidding. What is this, For Honor 3?
but war found me.
Or is this Kingdom Come Deliverance 3? I'm not going to get them all right, so. Chivalry 3.
I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds.
I don't think there was a For Honor 2, no.
Once taken, how about
This
you?
kind of looks like medieval Ghost of Tsushima, is the vibe I'm getting. Which is cool. Don't get me wrong.
I shall find no peace.
Finally, Elder Scrolls 6.
There is only death. write your own.
Chronicles? Medieval Chronicles? Okay. I'm interested. I think that looks pretty cool.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Fucking Sonic Racing. One thing you always get with Sonic is fucking awesome music. That's for sure. I love Sonic, don't get me wrong, but this can't touch Crash Team Racing. Crash Team Racing is still the best character kart racer. What am I watching? What is going on? Put Leon in the game.
Time for me to win this.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Dave. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game.
Nice shirt.
Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new
do you see the fucking diamond Sonic ring he's got on his fucking jacket?
In the race.
That shit's insane.
Also,
Look at the shine.
Unlike another kart racing game, this game
Mario
will have
Kart.
online cross-platform matchmaking. So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platforms.
He just shit on Mario Kart.
I have one more thing.
It's only
I'd like to
70.
show
That would be
everyone
so
here
funny.
today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
No fucking way, dude. Oh my god.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world.
Tim, if you're
and
watching,
uncover a vast story.
I'm gonna text you something because I gotta say something to somebody, and I can't say it out loud. What is this? Bloodstained?
Time. For some, it heals.
Oh, is this
For others,
never mind.
it wounds.
I have no guesses, bro. It's Prince of Persia. I don't know.
It promises only oblivion.
Yeah, Bloodstained Eternal Crest. Yeah.
Our hopes lost long ago.
Was that Doctor Strange's portal?
But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, Would you undo the sins of ruin?
Prince of Persia in Japan, yeah.
Or maybe the next. You'll find how to save us all.
And as always, my old friends, this stream was unofficially brought to you by Mountain Dew. Oh, Code Vein. Okay. No, I understand. Yeah, Code Vein 2. Epic Games. Section 9 Interactive. Oh God, am I going to be cursed by the little girl or something? Okay. Yo, I like this. This is cool. This is like a little bit of a, you know, bird's eye, what do they call it? Isometric horror? This is pretty cool. The Blasian Prince. He said, Gatorade is better. Gatorade is pretty good. End of Abyss. That looks pretty cool. I really like the new Gatorade
cool new
mix-up
that was
stuff.
End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section
Have you
9
played any of the
Interactive,
Mafia
the
games?
atmospheric
Not my
action
kind of
adventure
game,
coming in
but
2026 to
I
Epic
do
Games
want to
Store
give
and
that
console.
genre a try, Grand
Next,
Theft
we'll
Auto
step into
genre.
the black and white world of rubber hose animation.
What's
with
up, Aaron?
Mouse PI for Hire.
Hey, Aaron.
Developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide.
Oh, this
releasing
game looks
later
cool.
This year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
Oh no, is it Mickey?
There's something rotten.
This game looks cool, actually.
Crooks beware. Detective
The Summerfest is live, yes.
There are those who have bent the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them.
Troy Baker.
Here we go.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while.
My
about
name's
this
John
project, which
Aaron.
builds on their recent
I am a
launches
co-host
of
on the
Kill Knight
podcast,
and
and
Age of Darkness,
for
but this takes
4 or
things to a
5
whole
years,
new
I was
level.
a
It's
complete
premium,
co-host of the
real-time
channel.
strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world.
You must
Any
be
guesses?
newer,
Let's take a look.
so you haven't seen me. But if you go back into the old live streams and stuff, I'm around, but I'm around a lot actually. So I'm not old. I'm old for the channel. So if you're newer, within the last like 3 years, you probably don't know me. I'm pretty cool though. Don't let anybody fool you. Don't listen to the chat.
But this
They hate me in the chat. I'm controversial. I'm just kidding. Chat loves me. At least I mean, I hope they do.
This is your legacy.
decide who wins and who dies.
One second, chat. Keep watching. I'm not going anywhere. I just gotta make a quick phone call.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth. My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart. 2.
Shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. Racing car, passing by like Lady Diver. Go, there's no stopping me. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
I'm back. I'm back, boys. DMCA didn't take me out.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development.
Isn't this the game that had like that really racist part in it?
Successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player fun.
Copyright, John.
That, believe it
It's
or not,
all right.
is not
It's all right.
all
I'm recording this locally. I could take out any music. Anthony did. I did not pass the channel to Anthony. Anthony's the channel owner. He started it in 2010. I joined him. We met at work, and I joined him for 5 years, basically. Well, a little less. It was like 4 years. So I was on the channel a lot. Sorry, I had to. I was checking on my dad. He's sick.
I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know, I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
What the hell is this? What am I watching? Is this still Atomic 2? Village 2. Oh no. Oh my god, don't let, this has got to be an Eastern game. Don't let DEI see that.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMO
What's up,
RPG
Siren?
shooter set in the Atomic universe.
When did John take over the LTRE? I'm filling in for Ant because he's over in the UK this week with Nuji doing the Resident Evil event. Resident Evil Challenger, which you can find
Cosmic Invasion universe.
in the description below, a
new
link.
retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
The next 2. If it's not Venom, I don't want to see it. Or if it's not Carnage. Okay, Rocket. And She-Hulk, of course. Of course. What's up, Lance Lewis? Sharky shit would be pissed. Capcom did add a video to the Resident Evil playlist. I know. I just saw it on my phone. We're getting something, brother. We're getting something. I can feel it. It's going to be the PS Plus. It could be the PS Plus trailer, though. Is there a video on there for the PS Plus trailer?
Oh my world.
Oh, this is the new Onimusha. Uh-oh, Capcom. Follow me on Discord, Mashery. It's a long story, but I stepped away from the internet for a while focusing on my health. And I'm coming back in August full time, so if you want to follow me, click the link in the description to my Discord. And then obviously join Anthony's Discord as well. And in the link, there's another link in the description where Anthony is. While Onimusha's on the screen. You guys can go watch the RE Challenger that is starting, I believe, tomorrow?
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top.
What's up, Biohazard Bros? How are you, man?
Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Onimusha. All right, guys. Are we going to get Resident Evil? I have been feeling good. I lost weight and then gained weight, Siren, but I've lost 15 pounds in the last 2 months by just cutting back on soda, and I'm getting ready to quit altogether to lose some more weight.
Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years.
Lies of P DLC.
The team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely
No,
in
I don't
real
need
time in
medicine,
Unreal,
Greg.
and I cannot wait to play.
They offered
Here
that
is
to
an
me, but to be
unexpected
honest
new
with
game
you, whenever I want to
announcement.
lose
It
weight
combines
and I make the right moves,
storytelling
I lose
and
the weight
arcade
pretty
fighting
quickly.
action. Check
So it's really just soda. I drink too much sugar, guys. Let's be honest. I drink too much sugar. Whenever I quit soda, I lose like 80 pounds every year. So like until I'm back down to a normal weight. Yeah, let's focus on the games.
Show me what you got.
Unofficially supported by Mountain Dew. That's right. I mean, come on, it's in the title.
If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform. Why are you even here?
I've been getting into making homemade tea and lemonade. And that's helping me cut back a lot. I haven't made any this week, though. Bro, what the fuck are we watching? What's up, Steve Burnside? Dude, Arlo the puppet's gonna be fucking marking out to this game. If you guys know who Arlo is, I'm sure you guys know who Arlo is. He's relatively big. What's up, Solid Snake? It does look good.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here.
Someone said who would play that shit. What is this, Clue?
Wolves and lambs, engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll get to the point.
It's basically Clue.
Again is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light.
What the
Wolves win
fuck
by
is
killing
this?
every lamb.
What
Lambs
is
win
this?
By booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quest.
This would be
to
fun
level
with
up,
like
fight
viewers
items with
or
the
friends
guns you
for
earn,
sure.
loot chests for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the path.
Yeah, I guess this is supposed to be like an Among Us,
You would do well to remember.
like
Deceit and deduction
kind
are
of
your strongest
game,
weapons in this game
right?
of life or death. Your
I will crash
limitation-
out like Elon Musk if we don't get Resident Evil. Crash out.
That was Killer in, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix.
24
where you compete in
players?
A game of life or death.
You think I could
Social
get
deduction
24
skills
people
to win.
together?
All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. I know it's been a while. Their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm, of course, talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mystery surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Yeah, Carlos, just text me, buddy. Too soon? It's not too soon. It's been 2 years since Resident Evil 4 remake. Village was 2021.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
Shout out to Kay, who is in the chat. Unless Arc Raiders has Christopher Walken in it, I'm not interested. Dude, Christopher Walken is the man. Prophecy is one of my favorite movies. Well, we've had a Resident Evil not just every year since 2019, but like 2017 was RE7, right? So we've really had a Resident Evil every year but 2018. Rocco, there was also
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October
Christopher
30th,
Walken is a
2025
killer.
for
Oh
PC and
my
console.
God.
Congrats
Can't talk about
to
anybody
Embark
anymore.
Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with
Anticipated
a thrilling
by
cinematic
who?
story. It arrives
Right.
on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. here is a brand new look.
The fuck is this? Who let Gaara's son out? Oh, never mind. Mortal Kombat? Who the fuck is this? That looked like what's his name from Mortal Kombat. Now it doesn't. Now it just looks like some generic ass shit. Detroit become Mars. Mars become Human 3. Chicken and water? Yeah, I know. I'm good, bro. I got it. Don't worry. You're gonna watch. Dune. Okay, yeah. Dune. You're right. It is Dune now that you're saying it. Bro, check your phone. Donald. I'm gonna tell you what I told Lemley and Tim. What's your take on Boruto? Kind of trash, to be honest with you. This looks like Dune. No, I think it is Dune. Weren't they working on that Dune game that was supposed to be like open world? I have read the manga for Boruto. I still just like, I don't think it needed a sequel. I don't know, it might be. I thought they were working on a Dune open world game for a while, but they didn't really show it. What's up, Nick? How you doing, brother? It's not Dune, okay. We're not here for anime, but if I was in charge of the Naruto show and I was going in the manga and I was a story writer, I would have time skipped to when Naruto and Sasuke were going to die of old age. It is Dune! What do you mean it's not Dune? Anyway, yeah, this is the one we thought. This is the open world, like, MMO looking Dune, right? Yeah. Is that Quan Chi? Bloodborne. But anyway, I would have time skipped to when they were going to die of old age and had the grandchild of their children, which eventually Naruto and Sasuke's DNA came together to create the person who was going to end the chakra and all of that shit so that Naruto could transition to a real-life counterbalance, because it's supposed to be an ancient story of when the world had chakra. It's only right to end that world where chakra's gone, right? But I digress. We're not here for anime.
Neither man nor God, living nor dead.
Yeah, John, I agree. It would have to be announced soon.
To save what remains of our broken
Yeah, RE9 would be probably the last announcement because it's one of the 5 big franchises, like Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, Call of Duty, which Call of Duty is an interesting one too, because usually Call of Duty, from what I remember, is usually it leads shows, like it announced first. They like to take the lead, but the big 5 legacy series, like the Final Fantasies, the Resident Evils, the Pokemons, like, well, very much anything Nintendo. I consider Nintendo one of the 5. They usually end the shows with those things.
Just as he once came to me.
So we'll see.
Dark tower with light.
What's up? We got 138 people in here. I did not steal the channel. If you are new to the channel, newer to the channel, and do not know who I am, my name is John. you will see more of me. I am on the co-hosting the podcast. It's been a while since my face has been on the channel outside of the new episodes of the podcast, but I used to help Anthony run the channel for 3 or 4 years.
What ending have you penned for Septimont?
RE9 will be 2026. Well, whichever Resident Evil project is 2026.
A rat in the vessel.
Oh, you're another Ori in the Blind Forest clone. John? I thought you died. No, I did not die. I am still alive, my friend. I am still alive. I'm just a little healthier than last time you saw me, and a little poorer.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you
I have
today.
not seen Solo Leveling, but I have heard that Solo Leveling is a very expensive per episode. And I've been told it's all right. What's up, Quentin Bauer? Oh, I said what's up to you earlier. What's up, Imata? Imata. How have you been, John? How is your mental health, brother? It's doing pretty good. I got some company over this week and next week. Overrated in my opinion. Which one? What's overrated? Probably something I just shit on and then immediately forgot that I shit on. This is a fake Little Nightmares. What are we getting, lame games? I don't know, man. What's up, 98 Revival?
Game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13.
Oh,
It's a
Solo
gritty mob
Leveling is
story set in the
overrated.
brutal
I got you.
underworld
I
of
got you. Yeah,
1900
yeah.
Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close.
Uh-oh.
Enemy can't hurt you like a
Resident Evil Door. 2K.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter.
Oh, this is like the Mafia prequel, right? This is them trying to do what Assassin's Creed did, where they went way back.
This is between us and Spadaro. Where I come from, commitment.
How about Capcom getting cucked by Arc System Works? Yeah, the new Marvel fighting game.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo.
It's interesting. What I would say is I wouldn't write Marvel vs. Capcom off because that happened. I think it's a great thing for Arc System Works and Capcom, because Arc System Works is probably the closest to NetherRealm and Capcom as far as fighting games being like really polished. So it's a good thing that there's some competition. That means like they took away the opportunity from Capcom to make Marvel vs. Capcom 4. You guys know I'm a Resident Evil guy. I am a gaming person. Like I know all the genres. I know all the rumors and all that shit. So that's why I can answer these questions. Anthony is as well. Like we're bigger gamers than you guys probably realize. Okay, I'm listening. 2-player co-op? Wait. Don't shit on it yet. I'm listening. This is pretty cool. What is it, like you work together to build your way through a world? I don't know. I respect games that are trying to still do 2-player co-op because it feels like now everything's about battle royals, and battle royals are just not for me. I'm not seeing anything that makes me super excited though, so this kind of looks like, I don't know. It looks pretty interesting, but the fact that you're only little tiny people, I don't know. I was hoping we were going to be like Master Builders like the movie. That shit's cool. People shit on Lego, but my generation grew up with Legos, man. Like, that was our fucking shit. Like, our toy. We didn't have the well, I mean, we still had the 80s action figures too.
Hello, Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence,
Who?
voice actor for a few familiar faces.
Oh, I know
you might have
Carolyn
grown up
Lawrence.
with on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts.
This
and
is
some
Ashley
with
Graham,
serious
boys.
Attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about
It's Ashley.
wild worlds and weirder characters.
Why is she wearing
And
Ashley's
while
outfit?
I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today. I am thrilled to have
It's
hand in
Ashley.
revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before.
This is Ashley Graham from
Enjoy
RE4.
the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeah.
They even brought Ashley. And we're not going to get Resident Evil?
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most
I can't believe they brought Ashley herself on stage. Remake players are going to be confused. Yeah, this is Resident Evil 4 original Ashley's. That's her voice.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Lies of P! Lies of P. Come on, Leon. So, Leon, do you think we're going to get an announcement today? It's available today.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today.
Nice.
Across all platforms.
Leon,
to
did you
play,
know that?
So enjoy it this weekend. All right. Next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months
told me
back
he's
with a
not,
DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club
He's
meets
not looking
Silent
too
Hill.
excited.
That piqued my interest.
What?
I think you might get a
Silent
kick out
Hill?
of this announcement too.
Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill is something I've never thought I would ever hear. Oh no, it's the RE7 house. This is something.
Sit at the front of the dinner table where you used to be. 5 plates full.
Oh my god, dude. What get this weeb shit out of here. What is happening? I'm trying to figure out what this stamina 1 of 10. Why do we have stamina in this?
Plates of flowers.
Oh. You guys are gonna make me play this on stream, aren't you? I'm gonna make Anthony play this. Fractured blooms.
The hunger that feeds and blooms.
I don't think it's woke. It's very... The art style doesn't match the character is the problem, right? Yeah, the art style doesn't match the character. Why?
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe.
What's up, Christine?
Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action.
It's
in
going
Blade
well.
And Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
What is the game? Oh, okay. Blade of Soul. Okay. What do I think? Leon, are you a Microsoft or Sony guy? He's a Sony guy. He would never back a company that questions what his manhood is capable of. He does not... Leon does not want to be micro or soft. I'm sorry. We got an hour left of the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming up to the 1 hour mark. Before the dev diaries. I think he said 2 hours of announcements, right? Oh yeah, we enjoyed Metal Gear Solid 1. Definitely the brony. And thank you, Christine. We will catch up if you want. I have returned to the internet, so I am on Discord. If anybody wants to join my Discord or find out what I'm going to be up to in August, you could join Discord. Links in the description below for me. And Anthony's Discord is also in the description below. I'm filling in for Ant while he's over in the UK doing the RE Challenger. For those of you just tuning in, welcome. If you don't recognize me, my name's John. I used to be on the channel full time, and I had to take a break for my health, but I'm back and I'm on the podcast. That's the voice you are hearing if you've been listening to the newest episodes of the podcast. Season 5, I will be here to stay. Me and Anthony have returned to a partnership. What is this? Monster Hunter Stories 3? Or is this the 7 Deadly Sins? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Isn't that character the 7 Deadly Sins? What is going on? Capcom is so unlucky. Their 30th anniversary in 2026 will be overshadowed by GTA 6. If anybody can fight GTA 6, it's Capcom. Okay? Capcom doesn't have a GTA genre, and they are pretty much kings of nearly every other genre, right? So, like, it is what it is. Capcom will be just fine. I don't think GTA 6 is going to really bother Capcom at all. Yeah, they're very different. Resident Evil's very different. Monster Hunter's very different. Although, speaking of Monster Hunter, this kind of looks like a Monster Hunter anime game. I don't mind the anime art style. This style doesn't bother me. The other game bothers me because it didn't look like it fit. As long as anime is not drawing little girls that are 100 years old, it doesn't bother me. The Witcher! I don't know if that was The Witcher, by the way.
5.6 is available.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Witcher. Yeah, The Witcher 3 or 4. Sorry.
Set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN. It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongilstar Dive will be exclusively on the Epic.
I have played the original Red Dead Redemption, Steve. I don't consider that to be a GTA style game though. I consider that to be more of just like an open world experience.
Find a way.
I'm talking GTA, Mafia, Godfather for PS2. That's a game I have played. That game's really good. Underrated too. I actually think that Godfather game can hold its own against some of the Grand Theft Autos.
We altered the course of nature.
Oh no. I'm super excited about the MK Legacy for sure.
Continents. Now
it will affect the sales? I don't think it will. I think you're falling for the trap of thinking people only buy responsibly. Gamers as a whole are very irresponsible shoppers. Buying GTA 6 is not going to stop somebody from buying Resident Evil 9. Not the way you think it will. What's up, Pizza Planet? Welcome. And that's not a shot at you, Hard. I'm just saying, like, this is something that when you keep a close eye on the gaming industry, you notice. Something that would affect sales, announcing a new Silent Hill next to a Resident Evil game would be a really bad idea because they're parallel competition, right? And Resident Evil always outshines Silent Hill.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht
In
Club
sales.
Games.
It would have to
10
be
years
like
ago,
you
we
have to
broke
choose
new
one or
ground
the
with
other,
our
kind of like a
first
box
game,
office.
Shovel Knight.
Does the movie come out in the same week, et cetera, et
Today,
cetera?
I'm thrilled to share a world
But GTA
premiere look
releases
our
at the end of
next
May.
IP, Mina the Hollower.
Resident Evil probably comes out in January.
Mina
People are going to
continues
buy
our
Resident Evil.
traditions Of refining retro
Or
gameplay
Devil May
for a
Cry
new
or
generation.
Monster Hunter, whatever.
It's a bone-chilling adventure.
Capcom
that
is like
intense
super,
combat,
super
free
popular
roaming
right now.
exploration,
They're
and
doing
precise
great.
platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago,
Where's the Hobbit
we
game that
unearthed a
they were
groundbreaking
showing?
Legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Capcom needs a break, but they won't. What is this? I like it, but I don't know. I will forget this game quickly. Nina the Hollower.
All right. This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer.
Capcom.
that has done- Yeah. Kyle Bossman, everyone.
What? What happened?
Final Bossman.
Oh, we're changing the announcement.
Let's see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam.
What the
And
hell
3,
is going on?
you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips.
Really?
Comma, wait. All right, let's take a look.
Deadpool. Okay.
Headband trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest.
Oh
Kick back and
no.
bask in the glory of
It's, of course Deadpool brings back a cool trailer. That was a cool segment. I'll give Jeff that. He usually doesn't have many, but I'll give him that.
Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly. And this fucking thing. With hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry. He's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick.
Copyright strike for the trailer. What's up, Alex Renner?
Who designed this shit?
There's been like 2 or 3 interesting things in my opinion, but most of it's been pretty much a flop.
Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit. Oh, that was funny.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building
Taylor
survival
Dane,
horror
yep,
games.
that's right.
Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the
Is this
latest
Ryan or Nolan?
trailer
It's Ryan.
with some
You could
big
hear it that it
news,
was Ryan.
The release date.
Yeah, the DLC being today is pretty cool, Tim. We could even check that out tonight if you want. You have Liza P on the PS5, right?
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
What's up, Resident Dr. Evil? Yeah, this is Dying Light. This is the zombies they were talking about.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Sounds like a Resident Evil character.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
There's the big news. Dying Light: The Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence. The bonds of friendship.
Yeah, that was Roger Craig
Smith.
Smith. That's what I thought it was.
Mixtape comes from Beethoven.
Yeah, that was right. I did hear it. Okay, so I'm not
This is your
stupid.
exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing? Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling. Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the
Dustin
teenage
to
riot,
Dustborn.
to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself. Mixtape
Nothing but the hits.
Nothing but the hits. I'm holding out for Resident Evil.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world.
What?
Where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your
Yay.
destinies are sealed.
Hard 4. Can I kindly check out what's your thoughts on RE1 remake instead of RE9 next year? I'd rather have the remake than RE9, to be honest with you.
Must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous.
Diablo anime.
And just getting started. Let's.
If I could resurrect Steve, what would you do with him? Put him in the Code Veronica remake.
Surge of power. Savor each moment.
Yeah, I believe RE9 will get revealed. I'm still pretty confident we're gonna get it at the end.
Are you with me?
Which we knew. Come on, guys. We knew that RE was gonna be the last announcement.
No matter what hardships await.
As much as we know that we're like a niche audience, Resident Evil is one of the biggest franchises of all time when it comes to video games. How sure am I? I would say it's above a 65% chance. Going into today, I figured if it's not today, it's Tokyo Game Show. Or the Game Awards I could see as well.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of TOA, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies.
Who's gonna tell him?
Classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of
Don't
nine
hurt
of his
yourself,
friends,
Jeff.
he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
This is pretty cool. We kind of got this genre like rekindled with like a game like Sifu. Weak Hero the game.
Bad dot line.
$5 super chat. Resident Evil is the Simpsons of video games, people. It's going to be around until it becomes unprofitable. Honestly, it'll be even around after it's unprofitable because they'll keep trying to milk it.
Amazing
Somebody
what these
will.
solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games. Makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Yeah, Sheksa, what I will say... Oh, God, it's Scott Pilgrim. What I will say is that when you talk for a living and you're talking on stage, you're so interested in what's coming next and making sure that you get all of your plot points out. Even on a podcast or on a stream or on this, it's actually really easy to stumble over your words. Or say something completely fucking, like, off the rails. It's completely normal. But I still make fun of them because I do it too, so fuck them.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure.
Today, Junior. Me and Anthony's got a friend. His name is Steve.
We're gonna be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Oh, no. What's going on?
Wait long.
Oh, please, no. This isn't happening to me. Please.
So enter the village if you dare.
Please.
Slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little
no, please.
Still thirsty?
No more village, please.
Ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around.
Oh no.
Cease this foolishness.
Oh no.
Decision wisely.
Okay. Oh my God. Oh no. All right. I'm still alive. Am I dreaming? Okay. Mommy milkers. Swole Yoda said, didn't say anything all stream. It just came in and was like, I'm pissed. Yeah, the sale prices right now, for those of you wondering, Resident Evil isn't entirely on sale.
Since the dawn
that was strange.
Humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That simply
I almost died, bro. I was like...
Scum.
That was terrible. Damn. What the fuck was I just looking at?
Your hard just got harder.
Am I still confident? I don't know.
Come with me.
It's possible.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head.
That's a very interesting song. What is this? Detroit Become Human too?
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out.
What's up, Ray's Peace?
I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe.
This is a red flag, yeah, right?
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
I could believe that the sale was the announcement, yeah. That's completely possible. Lady D found a way to make my life miserable once again.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Build a Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week, we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, But we want to make
There's something
the
seriously
wait more
wrong here,
exciting.
Leon.
We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond
I told
universe.
you we were
Let's
getting
take
an
a look.
announcement. Where is it? I don't know, John. I'm getting pissed too.
Your target is the
I was
elusive
having
shadow
PTSD
banker,
when they brought the
known
old
only
Ashley on
as
the show.
Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited
John's
these
losing
people
it. It's
for a
over. Nah, it's okay. I knew when when Anthony and I talked about
Reagan,
this, and I was
he's
like, yeah, I'll
communicating
stream it.
with his spy.
We knew there was a chance it's not going to be here, so.
Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, no. He's the only wild card. Well, this
Why are
is
they
turning
showing
into
this again? Didn't they just show this yesterday?
room here at
Oh
Casino
my god.
Monarchique. Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
I thought this was 007. Oh, it is.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year.
Okay.
However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right.
What is he
Everyone at
talking
Summer Game
about?
Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen. Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game
What's
Fest.
up, Bryant?
Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And
Like
let's
me.
just say this time he doesn't
When I
outsource
don't get my
violence
daily fix
anymore.
of Mountain Dew. I don't even drink Mountain Dew daily,
So
but
this
that
mission
sounded
is
good.
set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different
Fat Gollum?
ways.
Who's Fat Gollum?
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like two
I am
steps
new to that
ahead of you.
phrase.
He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Okay.
For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward.
Oh,
in
Fat
007
Gollum. Okay.
First
I
Light.
got you, Luke T.
Amazing.
Yeah, I
All
got you.
right, well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you so
us.
much.
Thank
All right,
you.
great to see you.
It's not looking good, chat. We got 30 minutes.
Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails.
Lego party!
Action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
I like this kind of
Will
game.
you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Yeah, if they announce it, it's going to be the last thing.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Chad.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party! Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact.
We probably
The game is called Wild Game,
could.
and the open beta starts next week during
We may
Steam
not.
Next Fest. And we're also very happy to
But
announce the game will launch on July 24th.
We shall
for
see.
PC, PlayStation 5,
Mark
and
my
Xbox.
words, we won't.
Let's see what it means to get into some serious.
It's
space
important,
shenanigans.
Aaron, to stay positive, though. Whether we get one or not, it's okay. We'll get one eventually. But yes, it's always possible it could be the last thing. It also could always be possible that it's not going to be tonight, you know?
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
Yeah, somebody go check the hidden video and see if it was the commercial. That would be funny.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see. Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Blighted. It is indeed still hidden. What's up, Apex Shadow?
There is more Blighted coming
I was
up
checking
right
to see if
after
the
show, Day
video
of
is
Devs.
still hidden.
All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label
Action
to
survival
bring this
horror.
insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life.
Called Ill.
with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Let's see. This looks good. Looks interesting, at least. This looks interesting. I probably wouldn't pay more than $29.99 for it.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot.
What's up? We got 163 people in the chat. I'm filling in for Ant. My name's John, if you didn't know.
Just one thing. When is the release date? Well,
most of you know who I am probably if you've been around for a while. But if not, just so you know, I'm filling in for Ant while he is over in the UK getting ready for the RE Challenger over with his friend Nuji and Nate and all the wonderful people over on RE Challenger. So you can find that. That's going to be tomorrow. My days are all messed up. I think it's tomorrow. The event is linked in the description below. It is the top link at the very top. And then if it's been a long time since you've seen me and you want to keep up with me, I have a link in the description to my Discord. That's the best way to keep up with me. And I will have more info in the future. No RE9 yet. No RE remakes yet. Just a Maggie Robinson Village Lady D trailer. And I still see no, that video is still private. Can somebody link the playlist for Son Goku so he can see it? The hidden video playlist? Yeah, Capcom.
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Interesting. Epic Games presents
Mechanical is approaching.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Yeah, Jimmy Smith, it's so crazy. They have the original Ashley voice actor. They have the little segment with Maggie Robinson. And if all it was is the sale, that would be really shitty. I agree. We got 170 people in here and only 101 likes.
Whatever it takes.
Let's show some love for the LTRE channel and prove to Anthony that we are worth 150 likes. Hit that like button.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
No. No way.
Happy birthday.
Yes! Give us something. Remake. Here it comes, boys.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Get off the screen.
And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
Yes! Please. Remake.
皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも
Yes!
周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしている
Yes!
最新作なんですが、
Let's go!
少しだけあと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズ
Oh, you gotta show us something. That was it?
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right.
Oh my
to share more
God.
leading into the anniversary of Resident
They
Evil.
fucking
Now it is time
trolled
for
us,
the next
bro.
big update for a beloved franchise.
Ugh. Then they even had Lady D sing happy birthday. What the fuck, man? Oh my god. No fucking way, bro. Oh my god. He said, please stay tuned. It was an announcement of the announcement. He said, please stay tuned for when we're ready to show more very soon. I'm pissed, dude. Fucking Anthony's in the chat. That is a cock slap to the face. Oh my god. Get off the screen. Nobody cares. Nobody in this chat cares about this. What did he say? Look at this, guy. We're replaying this.
Very well.
I have it pulled up on my phone. Look. Lights the candle.
Happy birthday to you.
What is this?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy 30th.
To you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
We're trying to see what he said. Wait.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしている
Now about the latest Resident Evil game you've all been waiting for. Bear with us a little longer, just a blink of an eye more and it'll be ready.
それでは、バイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
He did not say RE9. That's true. He did not say RE9. So it is possible.
Nintendo Switch 2. Joy-Con 2
It could be a remake.
Attach.
Yeah, it's implied. It's the 30th anniversary. Happy birthday, okay, guys? Oh my god. Anthony, did you see what happened earlier in the show, bro? Besides this right here, did you see what happened earlier in the show, what they did? They had Maggie Robinson come on. Anthony's LTRE. He's the one typing. That's not me, guys. It's Anthony.
That was Last Flag, a new online
I think it's
action game
RE1
from the
remake,
studio
boys
Night Street
and girls.
Games, which is
I
the
think we're
ultimate
getting
game
RE1
capture the
remake.
flag set in the 1970s.
I don't think we're getting 9. I think it's going to be RE1 remake. It makes
Next,
sense
we
to
have
me.
A beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is
Yeah,
launching
I'm
on
casually
July
typing to
24th.
myself, pretending to be Anthony. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe that just happened.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
Well, Anthony, if you're still there, I hope you do good in the Challenger. Tell Nuji and Nate I said hello, and Izzy and everybody else over there. I will be tuning in. I do have Tim with me, so I probably won't be typing much, but I will be tuning in. Everybody, make sure you go tune in to the LTRE Challenger. Jesus, I'm stupefied by this what they just did. Go tune into RE Challenger over there and show Nuji some love. He's been a really good friend to Ant, and he's one of the OGs in the space for Resident Evil. You could do so with the link below. They're going to be playing, I believe it's tomorrow. I'm not sure on the time zone difference, but it's going to be like noonish, I think, their time. I'm actually depressed. Dude, are you holding on to hope? John, you got what you wanted. Yeah, I think I'm getting what I want, Dan City. They're probably going to hold their own RE showcase. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. I think it'll be in September or August. For sure.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Huh? What just happened? Wu-Tang, Rise of the Deceiver. Okay, I mean, that's pretty cool. Whatever. It's interesting to see something like this. Ghostface Killer. Wu-Tang is for the children.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG.
Okay, since this is going to end up probably being...
title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment.
Take it down anyway.
Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates
What?
including player housing and is
Guild
free to
Wars
play.
2?
This weekend to celebrate SGS,
Am I in
you can
fucking
take advantage of double
2012?
XP.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles.
I wasn't expecting a Guild Wars 2.
My greatest advantage?
Well, we don't know that for sure, Matthew. That's just my prediction. I think it's RE1 remake. I don't think it's going to be RE9.
My story.
My story.
I know for a
story
fact.
is yours.
I have blinked more than once since the asinine message. And I haven't been sold yet. Yeah, I know. That's a great sentence. That's great, Luke. I love that. Oh God, I found Tim's new favorite game. Look, Kay, cat girls. You could be a cat girl. Meow, yeah. Yeah, dude. Kai, that's so true, right? They were like, yeah, you know what? We're going to tell them twice. Me and my friend John were just talking about this. We were just talking about the announcement of the announcement meme. And they fucking did it. And I'm so tilted. I'm so tilted. Yeah, maybe he's saying wait till the end of the show, Steve Burnside says, as he's fucking linked up to the copium machine, half alive. There's no way. Is it over? We got 15 minutes left, I thought. Uh-oh.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died, I came back. Here we go. And I met Johnny Silver.
Copium overdose.
Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action.
Okay, guys, I'm not saying anything about the woman, okay? So don't take it this in a bad way. But her what I'm used to seeing on these shows, her choice of dress, whoever was in control of her wardrobe, looks like a video game character who DEI got to and was like, nah, she can't look feminine at all. Let's put her in, like, everything's got to be covered. She's so, like, she's just wearing it looks like a blue blanket.
Another relapse, huh?
I have to say it, because it's so, like, she's now been shown so many times. And I just feel bad. Like, if she chose that, whatever. I mean, she's very pretty. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about her like that, but who dressed her?
It's too much.
She's a dairy farmer, John. Leave her alone. Oh, my God. She's wearing grandma's curtains. Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck, man? I'm just saying, like, who dressed her? Usually they get, like, overly, and I get it, right? But, like, come on. What's up, Richard Allen? Came just to see your reaction? I'm pissed, bro. But we're holding out till the end. We think that he was slipping in a little RE9's at the end. Maybe.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047.
Make
Games.
FPS great again.
When we started
Oh
Splitgate in our
no.
dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could
Oh
play with
no.
friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2.
What's up, Nico?
Why?
Good to see you
Because
too,
I
buddy.
grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
Damn, that's a big wall, like big words. Big balls he's got.
With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay.
Yeah,
of
Aaron,
other
that's
shooters
true.
With the scale.
We're
and
talking about the
intensity
girl's
of something
dress
much
instead of.
bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now.
Oh,
and it's
shit.
Fucking awesome.
Damn, he cursed too.
Just look at that water placement. Expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. We are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is
We want a portal to RE, damn it. This guy has conviction. Yeah, that's one thing you can't say about him. He definitely spoke his mind. I like it. Too bad Splitgate sucks. You're gonna get copywritten. And now you're done. Take all your money. Yeah, Imagine Dragons. Can you imagine? I can.
Last man standing. This is Splitgate.
I like the energy and the aesthetic. I like the college 25 tap the top of the wall energy. But I'm a terrible judge of good FPS. Last FPS I played, ladies and gentlemen, was Halo 2. And that was the only one I really ever enjoyed.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
RGG? Is that Utada Hikaru? Is this... What is this? Yakuza? It's not Yakuza. It looks pretty cool. Oh, it is Yakuza? Was I right? I didn't hear them say Sega. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is one of the games I really want to play. The Yakuza series. Damn, Greg Felix is crashing out in the chat. They trolled us with mummy milkers, and she was in Village for 10 minutes. Yeah, I know. I'd be more pissed if her milkers weren't mummy.
A Jap then, huh? Don't I look like one? You're not?
Talk about cultural appropriation.
So, what are you then? Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Dude, can we at least get Final Fantasy VII Part 3 today? If I can't get Resident Evil, can I get Final Fantasy VII Part 3?
Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943.
Please.
And knowing RGG, I'm sure more
Her milkers were the
surprises
peak of
are surely
Village,
on
yeah.
their way.
That's for damn sure.
All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have
no chance.
one final, very special global game announcement
Bro.
to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including
I'm telling you,
many
bro.
brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again.
Come on.
When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away.
There's no
by
way.
the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision.
Oh my god, please be
While
Final
there are
Fantasy VII
many
Part
places,
3.
Really any place this game could have been revealed. We are so deeply honored that we get to
If we
share it
can't
with
get
the world
Village
right here
Part
at
50,
Summer Game Fest.
please be square. Please. Just something besides. Does that say the FBI? What the fuck is this? Oh no. Oh no. What is going on here? Is this the X-Files? What is this? Control 2?
Grace.
Okay, if it's the X-Files.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
What is this? This looks like a Dustin game. I mean, it's the things he likes, doesn't...
This is about the report you asked for yesterday. It'll be ready in 3.
I would play an
No, 2
X-Files
days,
game,
tops.
too.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
That is...
Now, I need a good technical analyst. on
Marvin,
this.
yeah. I'm pretty sure. Is that Rose?
Your eyes on the crime scene.
From Village? Please don't.
The Redwood
Nathan
Hotel.
Dempsey.
I know. That's where your mother was murdered.
Okay.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
What is this? Condemned? Yeah.
Hey!
Stay close.
This is like... This looks like Resident Evil. It looks like the RE engine. Is this Evil Within?
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Ashcroft?
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you...
What the fuck is happening?
Everyone's...
No fucking shot! No fucking shot! What? What the It's Resident Evil 9! What the fuck?
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom.
What
We'll also
the
be hosting
fuck?
Opening Night Live on
I'm
Tuesday,
okay,
August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
And it's just around the corner.
Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host Lucy James. Did you do a great job, everyone?
No.
Good job.
No.
Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online.
Ashcroft, yeah, Alyssa Ashcroft.
At Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
They fucking brought Alyssa back and she died?
Next, with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the
No
independent
fucking
games
shot, bro. Wait, we're going back to watch it again. I knew it was the RE engine. You guys heard me say it, right? I was like, this looks like the RE engine. What the fuck? There's no fucking shot.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
Ashcroft. As soon as I heard that name.
Oh, coming.
Is this an Outbreak game, guys? Is this an Outbreak game? It's Grace Ashcroft. It's Alyssa's daughter. Or something.
This is about the report you asked for yesterday. It'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits...
Alyssa Ashcroft is one of the playable characters in Resident Evil Outbreak.
I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
What the fuck?
I need your eyes on the crime scene.
There's no shot.
Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Alyssa! He says Alyssa! What?
Grace.
No. Go back. I can't be doing a breakdown, guys. Like, Anthony's got to do the breakdown. Wait.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
And as soon as I heard them both, their
I need
voices...
a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on, let me go into RE mode. Wait.
I need your eyes on the crime scene.
It's not Rose.
The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered.
What's wrong with me cuddling my cat? She was checking on me. I was screaming, so she came to check on me. She's my best friend.
Perhaps it's time for you to... Alyssa died 8 years ago.
Alyssa, there she is. There's her red jacket too.
Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Ashford is not a Outbreak character. Alyssa Ashcroft is the reporter for the Raccoon newspaper. She is one of the. She's also in Dulvey, Louisiana. In Resident Evil 7, she wrote one of the articles that was in the van at the beginning. You might remember her name from the end of the file. She is one of the Outbreak characters. She looks like this. This is her. That isn't RE9. That's all I know. No, it is RE9. It said RE9. No, the main Outbreak characters did not die in Raccoon City. They canonically all escaped. Okay? But oh yeah, let's not worry about that. This is the new trailer. We're going to watch it all the way through one more time, and then I'll give you guys my little bit of a breakdown, okay?
At Summer Game Fest.
This fucking RE engine's beautiful, man. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Oh, I won't pause it. I won't pause it.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
It says her mother. Her mother, Alyssa, died.
Coming.
It's Alyssa Ashcroft from Resident Evil Outbreak. This is so good.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now.
And they're
We found
reusing the
another
same
body.
RE engine voices.
One that exhibits the same pathology as the
Anthony's in
others
the UK. I'm filling in for him. I'm the co-host
I
on the
need a good
podcast.
technical analyst on this.
And I was a part of the channel for 4 years, full time. My name's John. Nice to meet you, Crimson Angel.
I need
if
your
you don't know
eyes
who I am.
on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
Nathan Dempsey. Outbreak is canon, yeah.
I know. That's where your mother was murdered.
She didn't die in Raccoon City. She was murdered. They're talking about it right here.
Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
We'll take a look in a second, Kai.
Stay close.
This is a flashback, I'm sure. When, yeah, this is her remembering.
Now that you're the one that I've been searching for, the special one, the chosen one, Miss Ashcroft.
Is that James Marcus? There's the raccoons. I can't pause it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Keep our voices down.
I want to do a breakdown so bad. I want to do a breakdown like the old days so bad.
Are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Bruh.
There you have it.
All right. Where's the website? I forget. What is it? Database? It's crashing because people are trying to load it. It's literally not loading. Jeff redeemed himself. Yeah, right. Let's see. If I just change it to 9, what does it do? Not found. Resident Evil Portal. What is going on? Allow all cookies. Take me to the portal. Where is it? Where is it? If you have the I don't want to sound pessimistic, you guys, but what makes it so exciting? Okay, I'm gonna tell you why it makes it makes it exciting. Okay, number one, them deciding to use an Outbreak character tells me right off the bat that already the person writing this game respects the history a hell of a lot more than the people who wrote Village do. All right. Number two, this is a character that is new, but it ties into the old stuff, which is awesome. Third, they're finally letting us see the crater of Raccoon City, which is super exciting because we've never basically seen it other than like a cutscene in Umbrella Chronicles or Darkside Chronicles, right? That's super cool. Number three, I really like that they're going with, it looks like they're going to launch with first person and third person, which would be the move, and that's what we've been asking for forever. It's not Ethan, which is a great thing for me because I can't fucking stand Ethan in his games. I think that they're the worst of the series. But there are people who like, and I like 7. Don't get me wrong. But there are a lot of people who think that those are the best games that Resident Evil has. That's nope, not for me. It's bro. I can't believe that they're bringing back Alyssa's daughter. Like, they're bringing back Alyssa, but it's not her. It's not going to have Jill in it. Unless there are guest appearances, and, like, Leon and Jill and Chris are all characters that you can interact with or, like, look up things for. No way 7 is anywhere close to the worst. I put 7 below 1 through 6. Remake 2 through 4. So for me, 7 and 8 are the worst. 8 is way worse than 7. But 7 is a very excellent horror game and a terrible Resident Evil. It has nothing to do with the story. It has nothing to do with anything that was built up before it. It is a standalone sad attempt at a reboot that didn't really live up to the expectation. It tried turning Chris into a crackhead, and his arc has been derailed, right? But I digress. I have very strong opinions on 7 and 8. Now, as a horror video game, Resident Evil 7, to me, I give an A tier, right? Like, A being second best grade possible. I still give RE7 an A tier. I think it's a great video game. It's a great horror game. It's not Resident Evil. It has nothing to do with any of the historic history that came before it, and I don't like the soft reboot attempt that they tried. When they did the RE7 reboot and then went to RE2 remake, we saw what modern RE could really be. And RE2 remake, which RE2 is my favorite game of all time, but RE2 remake is not perfect. And there are a lot of things about RE2 remake that I really don't like. The original is my favorite game of all time, so of course I'm going to be more critical of it. However, Village is where I draw the line. Village is a bad game, and a bad horror game. The best thing it has for it is, like, it looks pretty decent, and the gun plays okay when you're allowed to shoot stuff. But I digress. No more feeding into the Village and the 7 fans. By the way, if you like 7 and Village, I don't have any personal beef with you. That's why video games exist, so we can talk about them and share our opinions. Village is a terrible game. Village is a terrible game. And if you think that it's just my opinion, I hate to tell you, but Anthony also thinks Village is a terrible game. So it's not just me that thinks it. A lot of veterans in this series, a lot of veterans who've been covering Resident Evil for a long time, don't really like Village. Village is built on a dollar store version of the Resident Evil 4 system, right? But it's also built on a replay system that it doesn't take advantage of. So, yeah. You cannot say 6 is above them. I respect 6 for its story. I can look past bad gameplay for it having somewhat of a continuation of the torch. A lot of people blindly shit on 6 because, oh, gameplay, oh, they're trying to be Call of Duty, oh, whatever. I'm not going to tell you that RE6's gameplay is anything better than terrible. I am a straight shooter. The story is not the worst part. I invite you, Cruel Melody. I invite you, because right now we can't get into this because we're talking about 9. But I invite you to join the Discord and we could talk all about it. I would love for you to tell me how 6's story is worse than 7 and Village's when it comes to Resident Evil as a whole. If you can convince me, I will change my opinion. But 6 is my least favorite of the original 6 games, so there you go. All right. Let's see if we can find this. They don't have it on here. Come on, Capcom. Show me RE9. It said you've reached the end. RE4 Remake was a banger. I personally think 6 Chris is the best. Underwhelmed again. I'm tired of the grim dark tone. The grim dark tone is kind of what the RE engine has been moving towards, though. So I do agree with that. Anyway, let's get this.
Resident Evil Requiem.
Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
RE6's story is perfectly coherent. There's nothing really wrong with what it's doing. The biggest flaw that the RE6 story has is that it tries to do too much with too little screen time. RE6 is too ambitious.
The Remwood Hotel. The Remwood Hotel.
Remwood Hotel.
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Okay.
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Dude.
I know.
Look at Alyssa. No, he didn't say remnant. He said, I think he said the red something.
Your mother was murdered. I know that's where your mother was murdered.
There's Alyssa. The chair guy could be Spencer, but Spencer was killed, so it's just Remwood, yeah. There she is.
Alyssa died. Was murdered.
Who is this, though?
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. So this takes place at the bare minimum. (2017) was RE7, so 8 years after 2017. Probably add a year because it's of when RE7 takes place. So we probably are looking at like 2026. Well, 2025 would be the exact math, but 2026 is probably when this is taking place.
It's time for you to face the past.
Okay.
Grace.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
No, it's not. I don't think it's Jill's voice. It's not Nicole Tompkins.
The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
We haven't seen anything yet, Apex Shadow. We haven't seen any gameplay or anything yet. So, I think it's way too early to say that it's not representative of what the franchise represents. I would argue that Village also was not representative of what this franchise represents. But I was still hyped for Village until we got it. But everybody has their own. You could be hyped or not hyped. This could be Wesker. It's not, but it could be. I think it's more likely going to be an Umbrella person. Or it also could be James.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for.
That looks like a Wesker sleeve, though. See? That's the thing. That looks like a Wesker sleeve and glove. That's what he wears. It even has the little cross stitching on it. It could be Dr. Wesker. That is true. It could be. We got a $5 super chat coming in from Kay. People said Chris looked too strong in 6, so they switched to a deflated version in 7. I served with guys in the military who looked like Chris in 6. Yeah. This could be before Wesker died. It's definitely not. None of the modern entries, including the remakes, aren't representative of RE to me. It's about tone. Well, that's completely up to you. You could definitely, that's a interesting thing. That's part of what makes every fan unique is the tone is something that nobody agrees on. So if the tone is something that you don't agree on, I fully support your opinion. I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. I will tell you that this franchise is probably not for you anymore, unfortunately. I would just stick to the old ones and just keep what's happening like in your forefront, maybe check it out. But if I was you, I would keep your expectations incredibly low. I'm not doing a breakdown, trust me. I just want to watch it. We're talking for a little bit.
Miss Ashcroft.
Miss Ashcroft. I wanted to see this site, bro. Holy shit. It could be the connections. This shot right here. This is what we've been waiting for.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
That was Jeff Shine, the guy who voices Chris and Carlos.
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Damn, dude. This is insane. It could be Chris. Yeah, it could be. Oh, my God. This is awesome. This is so awesome. Now, for those of you who have been watching this channel for a while, you know that I was super excited for Village when it was, you know, when it was coming up, right? Who remembers how excited for Village I was? Raise your hand, right? I am the biggest Village hater, and I will not lie. You can go back, and before, I was so excited for Village. So everything I'm about to say I would take with a grain of salt. However, seeing Resident Evil, Raccoon City in the modern day again, okay? This is what we've been waiting for. As Resident Evil fans who've been here since 1996, this is what we've been waiting for. Okay? I'm sorry I'm screaming. I'm excited. This is the shit that we've been waiting for. Is it going to be good? That remains to be seen, obviously. It could be absolute trash, right? Like, it could be trash. I'm still super excited. This is awesome. What the fuck was that? I didn't see that. Oh, shit. It looks like it has first person. I would expect it to be first person, but I would imagine they'll probably let you play as both. We'll see. That's a train conductor. This is interesting too. This is like a hospital or a medical wing in the hotel, because they have like the medical dividers here, and she must be carrying some type of medicine. Resident Evil Requiem. Anthony did not see it yet. He told me he's going to wait to watch it till the morning. He has to go to sleep. So Resident Evil 7 is the best-selling game that doesn't have ports, or is it a remake? Resident Evil 7 has ports. It has an Xbox port, a PlayStation port, a Cloud Switch port, a Gold Edition port on all three of those, a PC port, a Gold Edition Steam port. All of those sales are counted towards Resident Evil 7. And with those calculated in since the PS3 era, Resident Evil 7 is not the most sold. Resident Evil 2 Remake actually passed it recently, and it's been out for a shorter time. and has less ports overall than 7 does. I don't need to look it up. I know. Trust me. I literally breathe Resident Evil every single day. You said that it's not a remake, but how are you going to hold one game against another? You know, like, if you're going to talk about them, you got to talk about them all. I could say Silent Hill is a terrible franchise because Resident Evil sells more copies on every single game than it has sold in its entire history, right? That doesn't mean Silent Hill's not good. Sales aren't really always like a good measurement. But yes, RE7 sold extremely well. And RE7 is a very good horror game. Like I said, I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you. I'm just saying it's not a good Resident Evil game. It sounds like Resident Evil 7 might be your favorite or up there with your favorites. So, interesting title, Requiem, right? So, Requiem means the mass, a mass for the repose of the souls of the dead. So, like, an act or token of remembrance. I wonder if this, let's talk about positive stuff. I wonder if, like, she as an FBI agent, I wonder if they're trying to investigate to like find what happened to Raccoon City for sure. Right? Like, is this the rest for all of the people who died in Resident Evil Raccoon City, right? Is her goal to figure this out, or is this organization's goal, FBI? Is it their goal to figure it out? It's very interesting. It's not 8 years after Outbreak. It's 8 years after Resident Evil 7 because Alicia Ashcroft has been murdered 8 years prior to this game, and she was still an active writer when RE7 happened. Requiem for the Dead. Can you link the website, Kai? I didn't take a look at it yet, but I want to take a look at it. RE5 sold 9 million units before it started porting. RE7 sold 11 million units before its first port. Okay. And gaming grew as a medium between 2009 and 2017 massively. So that's not really a good measurement either. That's like saying Resident Evil sold more than the, E.T. on Atari. Of course it did. It was PlayStation 1. Or God of War sold more than whatever. Resident Evil 2 is my favorite. I'm not debating game quality either. We were talking about sales. I was just saying it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 7 was a casual Andy mega hit. Oh, huge hit. Because all of the streamers who scare cam jumped on it and streamed it and screamed like little girls to the hillbillies, and it blew up to be this massive thing. Resident Evil 7 was absolutely good for the franchise. Yeah, for sure. But I stand by my statement. RE6 is a better game than RE7. Resident Evil game. As a video game, it is way worse. I wouldn't argue that. As a Resident Evil game, though, I would rather play 6 any day of the week. I don't think it's that crazy of a game. Here, you know what? Let's see. Let's see how much of a crazy person, and I'm fine with being the lesser opinion, right? We got a ton of Resident Evil fans in here. Which game do you think is a better Resident Evil game? Not video game, Resident Evil franchise game. Go ahead and cast your vote. I will see at the end of the stream how disparate people are. There's also recency bias, which is hard. A lot of people blame RE6 for the Dark Days, which I also do not disagree with. RE6 was a mistake, for sure, but I still enjoy the story and characters way more. I'd rather be looking at Chris and Leon and Ada and all of them characters, Sherry even, than looking at fucking Ethan. Probably a $70 game. Nintendo's Mario Kart debacle, I wouldn't worry about that too much, guys. It's not going to really be that common. It's going to be something that, like, is just here and there. I think it launches at 70. Maybe 80. Aquarat, the question's not, is RE7 a better video game? It's, is it a better Resident Evil game? Like, in the lore and the story and history of Resident Evil, does it fit better than RE7? Remember, too, that RE7 had the backtracking, the puzzles, the bioweapons, RE6 did, the conspiracy, the cover-up, etc. Yeah, I get that. So does Condemned on Xbox. So does The Evil Within. It's just a very Resident Evil kind of like formula. What's up, Sir Riffs a lot? But that's enough of that, Cruel Melody. Obviously, me and you are buddies. I love you. You're a viewer. I respect your opinion. I'm not going to fight you on it. That's not what we were doing. I was just answering you. I'm a very engaging streamer. I like to talk directly to the people who are talking to me. So like I said in the beginning, if you like 7 or Village, I still got nothing but love for you. I just completely disagree. Although I recently went back and got the Platinum Trophy for 7 and Village again. And 7 I could see myself picking up and playing every couple years. Village I never want to touch again. All right, let's see. Did I completely miss the why can't people just enjoy things anymore? Gwen, my friend, I gotta tell you something. This will open your eyes to something pretty cool. Talking about video games and debating opinions, even if you're definitely against the other side, sometimes that's how people really enjoy the game. That's sometimes how people really do enjoy things. It's not always just blind hate. The people that like just shut down the debate and don't have the conversation, they're the kind of people that like we don't need. We don't want those people. You got to be able to talk about it.
Brio, a detective who's been on Nifty's trail for quite some time now. Who knows when she'll catch up?
As your anonymous deeds make headlines, you'll attract new crew, giving you access to new ways to snap.
Yeah, for sure.
Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
All right, well, I cannot record a breakdown, so that is all from me today. Anthony is going to record his reaction tomorrow, and Dustin's going to edit it for him, and it will be uploaded to the channel. All right. See, okay, so let me address this. This is not to spotlight Adam Gomez, okay? I'm not attacking him. I don't want anybody to think that it's a target to him. I'm just using his comment as an example. He says, yo, guys, I'm livid. What the fuck is Jill? Or where the fuck is Jill? I'm over these new basic-ass characters we don't care about. God damn it. Well, Grace Ashcroft is actually Alyssa's daughter, and Alyssa Ashcroft is an original character from Resident Evil Outbreak. So she is an old school character. She's at least related to an old school character. That is something that we don't usually get and is something very exciting. Is it as exciting as Jill Valentine? Of course not. But if you're a real, like, OG fan of Resident Evil, this is a very exciting moment. Because this is showing us that they do care about the old games. And other than the mention of Alyssa in Outbreak and in 7, we don't really get anything from her. So now that we know that her mom is murdered, and like there's this other thing going on, and the title Requiem has something to do with maybe laying the souls of Raccoon City to rest, right? We're probably going to see old characters as well, right? I think it's really cool. And some people are obviously going to be upset that Jill's not there. You know, Adam Gomez, welcome to the chat. Like I said, I'm not targeting you. You know, I love all our viewers, but it's going to be something pretty cool. This could be something really exciting. I do hope that they have first person and third person option. I would be very sad if it's only first person, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to love it. That doesn't mean I'm not going to play it. If Remake is in first person, right? Like Remake. If Remake is, you know, it is what it is. It sounds like Leon and Jill and Chris's voice, at least their voice actors, are all in the trailer. They're just not shown which character they're coming from, so there's a chance that all three of them will be in the game. But anyway, I want to give a quick shout out to every single person who came by for the stream today. It's pretty awesome, and I'm so excited that we got something for Resident Evil 9. Leave a like, leave a comment. This will go private. This is going to go, not private, but unlisted. You'll be able to find the archive in the back end. But enjoy the time period we're about to go in, because it's something pretty magical that's about to happen. We're going in for something that I think is the next level of Resident Evil. Will it be great? I don't know. I don't know. I was excited for Village, and Village left me very, very, very disappointed. So we shall see. If it's going to wrap up loose ends, would be pretty cool. If you miss me and wonder where I've been, since if you're new, my name's John. Nice to meet you. If you're newer to the channel, 3 years or so. But I used to run this with Anthony full time. You can find me on the LTRE podcast every single episode moving forward. I will be with Anthony, unless I take like a break or whatever. But I'm mostly there. I'm already on a bunch of season 5, and we're excited. Once Anthony gets back from the UK, we'll have another one. But if you want to keep up with me and follow me, in the link below, there's a Discord server. It says John's Discord server. Jump in there. I'm returning to YouTube full-time in August, and that's going to be pretty fun. Lastly, I missed you guys too. Thank you. Lastly, if you are in the mood for some Resident Evil gameplay, Anthony, Nuji, Nate, Izzy, and all of the wonderful people over on Resident Evil Challenger over in the UK, they are doing the Resident Evil Challenger 2025 Challenge Edition, Gold, Silver, free to the public and members Challenger, which is going to be awesome. I'm going to be watching it myself. Go check it out. It's linked at the top of this video's description. and it's going to be a wild time. Go out, support your man. Anthony's over there. It's going to be sick. And that's all from me. So thank you guys so much for stepping by. I'm glad I could fill in for Anthony today and see all of you once more. And yeah, Resident Evil 9, baby. Let's go. I'm so fucking excited. It's going to be an awesome time. I can't wait for the LTRE podcast when Anthony gets back from the UK. And it's going to be pretty cool. Well, one of them's a curse word in the UK. One of them is peace. They're both peace to me, so peace out, I guess. Peace.